Other people don't get to tell you what should be important to you. And you have to really be careful who you let influence your mind. And even when it comes to asking for advice, because we all need some sound advice from time to time, but make sure that the people that you ask for advice from are people who deserve to give you that advice, that you actually respect their opinion. And one way to know if you actually respect them and they're worthy of your taking their advice is, do they live a life that you actually respect? Are they a person of character that you respect? We're talking about the character and the integrity of the character. And usually people's integrity is shown in their life. So which is why I said, do you respect the way they live their life? You see, when it comes to things that matter to you, and we're talking about like values that you stand strongly on. We're not just talking about like little obsessions and interests here and there. We're talking about like values in life. The values you stand on, particularly when it comes to things that you fight for, those things that ignite that passion in your heart, even anger, because anger is passion. So if you find something, a cause that you are willing to fight for, then nobody gets to tell you that you can't fight that. Nobody gets to tell you that you shouldn't do it. Nobody gets to tell you what is a waste of time and what is not a waste of time. You get to decide what you're going to fight for. You get to decide what's going to be important to you. You get to decide which wars you're going to fight for in your life, because let's face it, life is filled with wars. If you care about living a life that is authentic and fulfilling to you personally, then you gotta find the wars that you're willing to fight for. What is your why behind your wars? And of course, ask for advice, ask for feedback, get different perspectives from people that you trust. But don't put yourself out there to people who don't know anything about you. Do not go to those people seeking for approval and validation. Some of the most significant wars you fight in your life might be in silence, might be behind the scenes. You might have to fight a lot of battles alone. Most people don't deserve to know. Not everyone is worthy of knowing about what's going on in your private life. But those battles that you fight in silence matter. As long as your heart is connected to it, as long as you care to fight for it, it matters. The things that matter to you, they don't matter because people tell you that they're important, but because they matter to you personally. Always remember that.